Hey soul family, welcome. My name is Audrey. This is the Matrix Oracle. Thank you for joining. We're going to review the weekend cosmic forecast. Okay, hi. So May 24th all the way to 26th, 2024. Hi Christina. Hi Sinead. Some of you have some winnings and readings that you're about to receive. I'm excited. Thank you for all the love, you guys. All right, so how was your full moon first? Some of you have been posting a poll as far as, did you get your revelation? Did you get some of the insights as far as what this full moon was trying to hint you? This was a lot regarding your or our habits. Okay, so what we're doing on a daily basis. Health was very much involved. Some people took it very literally when I saw the comments. But truly, it's more of trying to show you that your habits are going to shape your reality. And this is going to be pretty important now that we're entering post full moon for this weekend, because what happens? Why is the full moon so intense? Before it comes into opposition between sun and moon. Let me show you. This is a little math, but let's make it fun, okay? So the full moon was there. You had the moon here. Now it's here, okay? But do you see this dotted green line? This creates not a total opposition. It's called an inconjunction. It's a quincunx. So when it was here in Scorpio, it was creating the same thing, and then it's opposition and then creates this. Okay, so the way that I like to express to people, if you have this in your chart, okay, it's as if you have some type of electrical fence. And when you're off alignment, you're like, zzz. Oh, okay, not doing this. Zzz. So we get sometimes zapped by the universe or have like some strong triggers because of how everything aligns and how it aligns, because it's trying to teach us something. Okay, so now as we have been receiving energies that are calling us to have awareness about how we kind of build our routine, and how a lot of the things that we're doing subconsciously will build our reality. This is going to be important because some of you pay attention, especially if you want to manifest money. Okay, those degrees here that we're entering, and especially this weekend, we're going to be in Capricorn with the moon. So Capricorn is an archetype that is teaching us how to ascend. Okay, it's kind of like the structure. But how do we ascend? Is because we know a lot is mind. Okay, so your mindset creates your reality. Right now, the degrees that I chose by chance, they're about money. They're about manifestation. They're about making you understand that your routine, the way you treat your health, is almost like the way you treat your wealth. Okay? Understanding that everything you generate is in, out, in, out. I don't know why I always have to be making little funny moves. I'm sorry, guys. Well, no, not sorry. Can't help myself. But we're rehearsing this, okay? And we're feeling, so you're going to feel a little bit zapped this weekend if you're going to try to recreate certain habits. This is being zapped. That are not helpful for you. And especially, look at what's happening, okay? You're seeing this moon that wants to teach us about money, okay? That wants to teach us how to manifest. It's subconscious, trying to reveal to you how to ascend, how to shine your light, how to manifest everything you want. It's quincunx to the sun here. And then you have this whole cluster of things. Whole cluster. We have Venus that is just entering Gemini, okay? and is going to be there until June 17th, so transiting Gemini. And then we have Jupiter that is entering on the 25th, also, so tomorrow, on Gemini, okay? And that's your master teacher of abundance, okay? This in tarot, Jupiter, is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune ascends and descends. That means on what part of the wheel are you going to be on? And here with Venus, this is the Empress. Okay, so right now we have the Sun card, we have the Empress card, and we have also the Wheel of Fortune. That is all in Gemini. And Gemini is the Lover's card. It's teaching us about yin and yang. It's teaching us about how to go about our life in a way that is aligned between our feminine and masculine aspect. How to be creative and at the same time productive. But finding, especially, and that's the teaching we have here with what's left in Taurus, we have Uranus that is still in degrees of Taurus that's saying your joy. Find joy in everything, even in the things you say you don't like. Some of you, if you are into health, if you are into fitness, okay, those are the things you know. So some of you that are just like trying to get into a health routine, you know that sometimes you got to push yourself to make that first step in order to get the ball rolling, okay? And that's something that Uranus is teaching us collectively, to push through the discomfort of what we may think and fear is blocking us, but there's something beyond there, okay? Let me give you an illustration. I remember I'm very much into pushing towards my limits or things that scare me. And I remember that I was really horrified about trying hot yoga. But it was really good because I had broken my hip and I was working through a lot of scar tissue. And the thought of this hot room with many people, I really had anxiety around it. And I remember I stuck to it for 4 months every day. Like, I was like, I'm not giving up. And it healed all my scar tissue. I removed all the scar tissue from this injury that was really a bad one. Okay, but I remember my first class in my warrior position, and I was just imagining pushing everyone and just totally panicking. And I'm like, no, I am a warrior princess of the desert. Okay, I am not leaving this room because whatever needs to be taught to me right now is important. So things like this, I know it's a little funny story, but it stayed with me because it felt so huge to me at the time. And those are little details because of what we are feeling here with the health, you know, how the full moon, the moon was in Sagittarius, but in the 6th house. So our habits, our health, okay? So that was kind of important. Now, as we are seeing all this cluster, look at what's happening with this. You see blue? Blue is nice. Blue is flow. Blue we like, okay? Blue, what we like, but we need to be in alignment because otherwise whatever flows, okay? So Pluto here, Pluto retrograde in those degrees of Aquarius is teaching us about the law of resonance. Because in the law of resonance, what we do attracts our friendships, our partnerships, attracts our opportunities, attracts the job opportunities, attracts the money, attracts everything. Okay, this is a strong teacher. This is your master teacher of transformation and especially power. Okay, so it's teaching you, and it's in retrograde, so it's kind of putting us a little bit on the bench. So it's slowing down so we can observe more. So this is actually good, okay? We're actually receiving a lot of influx to see, hey, if I'm thinking this way, this is what comes. If I'm not fueled by joy, even doing the things that I need to do, this attracts more of that feeling. So the universe is really trying to conspire for you to upgrade certain belief system, certain emotional patterns, and especially because of this little thing. Okay, there's a lot that we're trying. So you're going to see a lot of quick manifestation. The ones that are going to find their alignment. And if you don't find your alignment, it's not because you're bad or you're wrong, or it's actually, if you feel this way, this is actually showing you your inner work. Okay, everyone has their connection to source, and it's just like feeling this. And when I was meditating about this energy, I was like, how do I know when I'm in alignment? I'm having fun. No matter where. If I go to a job, if I go do the gym, joy and fun. And preparing this today, I was like, I need to build up my excitement for this. And I was excited because I was like, oh my God, we're going to learn this. We're going to learn this. Oh, I wonder what I have to learn more. Okay, so realize that everything that you're feeling, okay, and every impression and emotions that you're receiving is for you to receive what you're claiming. Now, we have this little cluster here, Chiron and Mars, okay, that May 24th, so starting today all the way to June 3rd, they're going to be dancing together, okay? But Mars is our teacher of energy and motion, so kind of like the fuel you have in your tank. And Chiron is our deepest wound. So when Chiron is there, the thing is, Chiron is teaching us how to alchemize our wounds, our scars into potential, into stars, turning scars into stars. So I thought that was really interesting. So this period of time, starting now until June 3rd, we're going to have this dance where realize and honor your triggers, because they are showing you the way to alchemize what needs to be alchemized and what needs to be shifted. Maybe the way you need to build your routine so you don't feel caught off with time, or you don't feel overstressed, overworked. I remember at some point when I was shifting to a 9-to-5 to being my own boss, I had to take the leap of faith. That's Audrey on a leap of faith. Okay? And it felt very scary. Okay? But I remember that I had to have multiple little jobs and income for my own self. Okay? And I remember that I had found out that if I practiced power naps, then I was able to really flow in this alignment, and I was able to narrow from 4 or 5 jobs, okay, so I could be my own boss, to finally be working for myself fully. Okay, so there was a transit, and I remember what really saved me was power napping. Okay, it's a little silly trick, but this is very much in alignment with this. So some of you, if you have a goal, a dream, if you feel like you're being called to go back to school and study, how are you going to make that time? You can, if you're aligning with the goal and the joy of the goal, not what you build in your mind. It's like, oh my God, I'm gonna do that. Because right now, this is the energy of the universe. It needs you to commit to your dreams. It hears you, it knows your heart, it wants to deliver. But are you going to stick and commit to what it's showing you that is in resonance and in alignment with how to navigate this? And this is going to be different for everyone, okay? Power naps, yes. Melissa, I'm not sure. Some of you, if you are YouTube members of the music Level Up, I have built a power nap frequency. Every time I use it, it's just like, it's like lights off within a minute, and then I wake up always like seconds before it ends. It's very powerful. I trigger a lot of the nervous system so you can release within seconds and just come back. I felt that it was really important to recharge the nervous system because your nervous system is always receiving information. You're always receiving information. You're receiving information now. So as you're always receiving, sometimes to know what is in alignment, you need to shut off the brain. You need to shut off the system, reset, just like the phone, just like a computer, and then allow it to move, okay? So that's what I have for this weekend. The universe is really in a phase that wants to end old cycles, teach you how to alchemize. Right now, we have Saturn that is helping with this alchemy. Saturn is a great master teacher. It teaches you action, reaction. Manifestation rate is speeding up like crazy, you guys. You know, when I remember some of the forecasts years ago, whatever, I'm seeing it, I'm feeling it. Like how everything is aligning us is speeding up this type of understanding. So some of you, if you want to join my group as far as meditation, we're going to be doing some meditation around those energies. We're going to meditate with Venus. We're going to meditate with Jupiter. We already meditated with the Sun in Gemini, with the full moon energy. I'm teaching you breath work. I'm bringing sound healing. Some of you, if you're a beginner, that's fine as well. I always give you the option to just lie down and receive. Okay, so it supports you as far as aligning with the cosmic energy. For the ones that are Instagram subscriber, you should have the option somewhere. We're going to be pulling cards. We're going to get some messages for Venus in Gemini and Jupiter in Gemini. So tonight I'm going to hold the space for Venus in Gemini, and tomorrow we'll do Jupiter in Gemini. All right, I will post the times on my story. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all the hearts. Thank you for all that you're sending my way. Namaste.